Welcome back to Slop Live. Today's Slopic, there is a huge Technoblade LARPing situation. You may have seen it over the last week or so, but it has effectively concluded now, so if you want a brief summary, then this video is for you. I've covered it in the past, but a trend started where people were LARPing as other YouTubers, with the biggest one being Larpiplier. All of these accounts were in good fun, and another one that started gaining traction was Technolarp, an account LARPing as Technoblade, a Minecraft YouTuber who unfortunately passed away to cancer in June 2022. Obviously, he didn't mean anything by this, but you can see how it gets a little conflicting. Well, as Technolarp grew in followers and attention, people began questioning the entire situation, even asking if he had gotten permission from Technoblade's father. Technolarp responded to this, saying he never got permission, but Technodad has seen me and has not had any intent to stop me as of the moment. We don't know his thoughts yet. Let's give him time to figure out if he likes it or not. And eventually, Technoblade's dad did respond, saying he'd been avoiding addressing it for a while now, and he just doesn't know how to react to this. Saying it's flattering to Techno, but what is he supposed to do? Saying he doesn't really know what to say to him. Concluding that his response was inconclusive. He was still ruminating on the whole thing, which to me reads like he's definitely uncomfortable with the situation, but as he said multiple times, he's not really sure what to do or how to approach it. Also worth noting that Technolarp actually collabed with one of Technoblade's friends, Skeppy, but not all of Technoblade's friends were on the same page. Tubbo tweeting out saying, "Is it safe to say I'm really not sure I'm a fan of this whole LARP account trend thing? It just feels off." Another friend of Technoblade saying, "Weirdly enough, I'm not a big fan of the dude pretending to be my friend who died way too young. No amount of money donated will ever get you away from taking the work of someone who poured their soul into it and just start pretending to be him without any sort of thought towards his family. Reanimation of a corpse, except it's some dude who clearly does not actually care." Simon from Hypixel saying if Technoblade's dad asks him to delete the channel, he then becomes the villain to the LARPer fans, saying this is a lose-lose situation for Technoblade's dad. The LARPer knows this, he's weird enough to do this in the first place. Actual psychopath behavior. Whilst I don't think Technolarp is a psychopath or anything, while seeing all of Technoblade's actual friends' response to the whole thing, Technolarp's response was to say he will only answer to Technoblade's dad. If he says to stop, it's instant rebrand or deletion, depending on what he says. Critical actually made 2 videos about this and even ended up arguing with Technolarp in the comments of his live stream. Technolarp claiming that Critical omitted information that made him look worse, but on watching Critical's follow-up video, it really didn't seem like this information changed anything. Also, apparently, due to the increasing negative attention Technolarp was receiving, he posted that he was being doxxed and his family was being threatened. Well, anyway, Technoblade's dad ended up making another post, saying tributes and art and jokes are all welcome, fan art, etc. all speak to our hearts for our memory of Technoblade. Explaining due to it continuing for several weeks, it's clear that the identity is being built as an ongoing public persona and is a different thing to a tribute. Saying that after careful consideration, he's reached a conclusion he can give from his own perspective as Technoblade's father and as the person Alex entrusted to look after what he left behind. I am asking for this to please stop and for the persona in question to cease. No blessing or permission for this or any other similar persona, now or in the future, has been given." Ending by saying Technoblade never dies. He is in his videos right where he left himself, still making us laugh, still reaching our hearts. And Technolarp was true to his word, saying Technodad's final answer was to stop the Technoblade persona, saying we should all respect his answer because I sure do, and honestly I am relieved. And then he released a video announcing he was quitting. Now, one of the bigger criticisms was that he was using Technoblade's persona to gain clout and to eventually earn money. Now it looks like he is rebranding the entire channel into his own personal channel, which again is good that he's ending the whole thing, though it does kind of rub me the wrong way that he's gotten 200,000 subscribers off pretending to be someone who passed away and will now have that entire audience to make content to. At the end of the day, the only people whose opinion really matters in this entire thing are Technoblade's family and friends. Technoblade never dies, and thanks for slopping by.